Ginger Feed presents 5 of the darkest Donald Trump secrets. Number 1. You may not know that Donald Trump was charged with the violent assault and rape of his wife, and you may also not know what he had to say about it. The case of rape was filed against Trump, but him being him, he had to make a huge deal about it and make sure it got on the news and that his voice was heard. He alleged that marital rape does not exist because, legally speaking, wives cannot be raped by their husbands because they're married. Trump's logic never ceases to amaze anyone. Number 2. Trump claims that he has a special secret for all of his success, but when you realize he came from a rich family who supported him with vast amounts of money, that statement loses its value. I'm sure we have all heard his statement that his dad gave him a small loan of $1 million on the internet. It has become a sensation around the world for being such a crummy thing to say, especially considering how most people look at $1 million as a life goal. After hearing about this, when you hear him say that he's a self-made man who has an unknown secret of success, it makes you question his credibility even further. It makes him seem less like he knows what he's talking about. Number 3. It is no real secret, but it is big enough to be on this list. Donald Trump is one big racist and is not afraid to speak his mind about how he feels about people. He feels that illegal immigrants are rapists, even though some of them are good, and he's been known to constantly talk about the wall that he wants to have built. But who really believes that this wall plan will actually come to fruition? Not only that, he also advocates for Mexico to pay for the wall because since most immigrants come from there, it would make sense for them to pay for it. Except that it doesn't. Number 4. Donald Trump is always a tricky character, as no one ever knows what he is going to do or say next, especially when he's put on the air. This is because he has a lengthy track record of saying some weird things. He always criticizes people for not having a definite plan, but when he is asked what his plan is, he only gives an esoteric answer of, "I want something terrific." Way to go, Trump, always making no sense whatsoever. Number 5. Donald Trump's ego is so big that he sued a guy named Timothy O'Brien and his publisher because O'Brien, being an author, published a print that stated Trump's wealth was around $200 million. When someone says something that doesn't praise him, he's always got a rebuttal. That being said, this got Donald Trump fired up because he feels he is worth $10 billion. But in reality, it is closer to $4 billion. Well, that is still a lot of money, more so than most people have. Alright, thanks for watching another amazing video, and please remember to hit the subscribe box for many more.